they wanted
Let me
the
delete
more
that card.
the more positive the you don't
A
the
red
cards
card
that
would make it better for her. A blue would make it
yeah
I just
worse.
want everyone to have the most positive ending possible from their point of view.
well
We have a
Lou's point of view
We're back.
is
Welcome back, everyone. We're
yay.
still just tabulating our aftermath score. You didn't miss any actual story.
So
So you're going to drop a red for her?
I will. I'm trying to look at what my cards are, and they're not letting me.
Oh, you have the 2 there, and then you should have the hand. I can't actually. Oh, shoot. I just stole one of them on accident, I think.
Please don't. I didn't think you did.
Okay. No, it was about to.
Oop. So
you should be able to just set them down on the thing if you want, and then we can help you if you just drag them onto the mat. Okay. I didn't even look at what my score gives me. It's called Wretched. That's great. So I would give the... If you want to make things good for her... Ooh, things aren't going to be good for you either way. I'd give her the 4, but you won't be looking at a happy blue card.
I mean, there's... Oh, God. I feel like all of this is generally accurate for them. I'm trying to read them and I can't.
Oh, don't read any of those. None of only the score matters. You're getting a different
only
card.
The score. Okay, so
these were if we selected them for that midway point where we got the Dracula getting a contract.
4 goes to Pema because that will give you a better
and that'll
ending.
give you a 2. So you get a 2. And Pema gets, is that 12? Yes. Pema, you're ending. Things have gone amazing. So something good is going to happen on your way out. Everything is good, happened well for you. You've gotten everything you've ever wanted.
Can I find a bunch of skeletons so that I can?
You can find whatever you want. I was about to explain how this last thing goes.
Okay. Go ahead.
So you have 5 tokens. This is going to be a really fun role-playing exercise for you. We will do the extended closing because we still have an hour. Each of us has a certain number of scenes focused around us as we escape based on how many cards we have left, which is 3, I think, for me and Gilbrin, and 5 for Pema and Lug. Each red card you have means something bad happens to you as you escape and whatever your card says. Do you see your aftermath card that I dealt to you?
I have it.
If you double click, it'll pop up and tell you your ultimate fate. I know you can't see it, Kirsten. I read yours to you when I summarized yours.
Thank you.
And then you have 4 bad things that happen on your way out and 1 good thing.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. I like mine.
This is way too fitting.
Okay. It sounds like we're all very happy. So that actually is exactly how Pema wanted things to happen.
Oh no, Pema... it's not happy at all, but it's
I know, but it's what you kind of wanted, so
no, Pema. I just wanted Pema to get out okay.
Pema, you get to start. Would you like to start with a negative or a positive?
Let's just get the negatives out of the way.
Okay, I will get rid of that so you remember what's going on. So you had formulated a plan to escape. The two of you are still together, so feel free to.
Okay, so we're gonna try to like dig our own little stairs out.
I don't see how that's gonna take.
Well, it's a negative,
Okay.
so it's not going to go well. So.
Okay. Well, I don't have a better idea. Please come up with one.
But she has cards too.
Okay. Oh, what are your cards?
You don't see I don't think you get to see them.
No, she'll go
Oh,
and do
okay.
her thing as you guys go.
Okay, I don't have a better idea on how to get out.
Yep.
I mean, I guess it's look for an air hole where you find sunlight, and then
Oh, that's
Gilrian
okay. So
will do what they do best and hit
Which is the
things.
legwork.
all right, so we'll just look around for like light.
Excellent. Gillerin, are you burning one of your positive cards first or one of the negatives for that?
I'll start burning negatives.
Okay. So your single negative that was left. Which means it's going to take a while, probably. Let's move on to the man in the pit. I think you understood how things I explained theirs. So, how are you getting out of your pit?
Okay, just to make sure, do I read the aftermath first or?
You may if you'd like. If you want to save that till the end, though, feel free.
Okay, so I'm thinking what happens is like they are struggling to get out of it with Aaron, and they realize, oh, there's a simple plan. And he just creates a hole and falls into it, and falls out somewhere else. So, like, just creates a shadow within a shadow. So he enters the shadow realm, and then pops out in another location.
That is awesome.
I was waiting for the Shadow Realm joke to come back.
All right. Well, cilantro, somewhat worse for wear, but still breathing, conscious, and surprisingly not like just a bladdery pulp after going through every trap in the room, has reached the actual stairs. And he looks around waiting for his team to show up. And we'll go back to you two now. I didn't have a ton for that first one.
People who have more cards should go.
Yep.
Okay, so we found the light, right?
And I'm doing the legwork.
Yep.
Okay.
You're just chilling.
I'm assuming if cilantro like walked through the hallway that we're already like at least partially like diagonally going through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If cilantro didn't see us, then like we're already digging ourselves out.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. Should I like burn one of my negatives now, or?
Might as well. Depends on when you want the good thing to happen in between the bad. Like I said, it's going to be a fun exercise for you to decide.
I'll do one of the bad things now and then put like the good thing in the middle. So can the bad thing be that I just get like hit in the face with like a rock? Like
I like that. Yes,
yeah,
because
it's
that's
a really
funny.
bad day for me. Like I'm just like,
yeah, this hasn't been your best day.
like it's the thing where like you trip at like the end of a really hard day and it's just like the icing on top of a really horrible day. Emma is just very sad now.
Kel's just going, I'm sorry.
No, you're doing great. I appreciate you so much.
Where did the aftermath card I had?
I think it'd be funny if, like, for the Shadow Realm is when one of the negatives happens for Lug.
Okay. So
I have
what's
I have no idea how many negatives or positives.
you have 3 negative and 1 positive left. It's the reds are
Okay,
negative
then I
cards
want
for you.
all. Let's go through all the negatives. And at the end,
Oh,
there'll
we're
be something.
down again. Wait 1 second.
Do da dee da dee da.
Oh, never mind. We're back.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, like, right then, he's there and ends up being in the Shadow Realm, and
I
there's
have a really good idea for this, actually.
yeah. Let me just give you the character name and you work with it. There's Kaiba there
Oh no.
in the Shadow Realm, and Lug is having to deal with a bad thing.
So, Lug, you finally returned. Are you ready to admit that I am the true master of the dark?
Dark what?
The dark darkness.
Okay, are you talking about the dark within the dark, which circles back to the dark, intersected with the dark, which comes out on the light before it intersects back in the dark, before taking a reverse course through a black hole and then popping out in the dark? Or are you talking about the pie dark? Because you can't go deeper and darker than those dank dark pies at 22 divided by 7. It can't get darker than that.
I'll let you be the master of math. I am the true lord of the other.
Okay, but I have this trap card ready to activate. Are you sure?
Go ahead.
And then Shining Light gets played.
I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh in years, so
I'm
I'm just going to
literally
go
just-
Yu-Gi-Oh the Abridged.
That's
know.
roughly what I was going for. The reference is the whole lights of Shining Sword comes down as a trap and just traps Kaiba in
I don't even
light.
remember.
Roughly, it's when they abridge the whole castle thing, that fight scene that happens where he sends out by the dragon to be shot out to destroy the castle. So yeah,
very cute. I met a man who did that once, and I prepared. And he plays something else, and a large pyramid comes up as the swords go down. And they just break.
You did a ritual sacrifice. Interesting. And I'm guessing that we have a fade to black while another scene comes up before the next something bad happens for Luke.
Yep. I'm willing to skip now and let's get back to Pema's fun time, since they still have more cards than us anyway.
Okay, so now it's time for Pima's good thing, which is while she and Gilrian are like going up, following the light to get up to the surface, there are skeletons. And Pima finally gets to do actual necromancy and do it good this time. And she gets a skeleton army.
That skeleton army helps dig us out.
Yes, the skeleton army helps dig us out. It's all she ever
They're
wanted.
fossils.
That's fine.
They're dinosaur skeletons.
Oh god.
Can she be riding one of the dinosaurs then? Because
Of course.
That would be a terrible idea. We're underground.
well, like once they get like out,
Yeah.
like once they get out, she's riding it.
That's adorable. adorable.
She was just very happy that she finally got
She's
her
like,
army of undead.
skeletons!
That's all she ever wanted.
All right, did you want to go or do you want to pass along?
I'll pass. I think Lou and
Yep, we'll be tied up once Lou gets another go.
yeah.
Lou, what would you like? Another bad thing?
Yes, and I'm getting like here's a pre-setup. As a special summon, Lug throws out a capsule, which pops up with Duke Devlin, and just pops out to go, hey, to the pyramid, destroy it. When Kaiba plays their card, which counters Duke Devlin, it's the next something bad.
There are so many Yu-Gi-Oh references.
Wait, no, I'm thinking you can't do that. Only Americans get to destroy pyramids. And a man in an American bandana shows up. Also British people, Kirsten. I
Also, technically,
Kirsten.
kind of the French, but okay, sorry, I'll be quiet.
I know. I'm sorry.
Man. Dang it.
And a
You
man
blamed
in
the
a
American.
American bandana runs up
Man.
and decks a
Okay,
guy.
that's gonna destroy sexy there. America always destroys sexy, and Duke was trying to bring sexy back. Wow, well played there. Like I did not expect you, America, to destroy sexy. Well done. That's just a good play there, Kaiba.
Of course, all my plays are good. After all, I'm exceedingly rich.
Isn't that a negative? Because don't people normally eat the rich? And we fade to black and have another scene.
All right. So I remember about that treasure room and decide to go back and find it because no one else bothered. And I'm going to bring up all of the money. Just putting in a big bag. It's super fun. There's a gold crown. In fact, it's nothing but giant gold crowns instead of that tiara you found. This is literally just the crown room. All right. Pema, it's your turn again.
Unfortunately for Pema, as soon as she and Gilrian reach the surface, Pema's mount, fossils aren't known for their sturdiness. Her mount immediately collapses into dust.
Oh no.
Everything else is okay, but now she has to find another cool dinosaur mount, which is like fine, but like she really liked that one.
Yeah, I mean, and you fell on your bum. I mean,
Yeah, also that. She's
like,
very sore and very miserable.
Oh my gosh.
Gillian, do you want to go?
Yeah, are the blues positives or negatives?
the blues are positive.
Oh, okay. I have 2 positives left.
You do?
It's not the words on them, right?
No, the words mean nothing except for that other card you have, which will be the very last thing we do.
Which is bad. Okay, I guess the good thing would be that now that there is light shining down into the tunnel because we dug up a bunch of dinosaurs, Cilantro should be able to find his way out. And
I mean, definitely.
Gilrian can kind of help encourage Pema to the like, no, you did a really good job. I literally have no idea that isn't Gilrian helping someone. That's a positive for them.
All right. I guess we're back in the shadows.
Oh no.
Are you using your negative?
Yes, like I want to go through every negative here. This is why
Okay.
the Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, puns and jokes, because it's all negative. So let's just embrace it, because it's so much fun. So I'm guessing like as America, and it gets played, and wow, that would be spicy a meatball if it wasn't for the immigrants. I play the immigrants,
Oh
which
no.
putting that down, which again, you get the Hamilton song up, immigrants get it done, which I'm guessing come up with a different play to counter that card.
I'm a little sad because my brain went to the immigrant song and then Thor, but
Oh, that's even better. I was just thinking like Hamilton because that's recent on my mind. But yours is better.
Also, that song is good.
it is.
Yeah.
I know what I want him to do, though. Yeah. It's the only thing I know. Now, I guess you've outplayed me, but you've forgotten one thing. One thing.
Oh no, you're gonna defeat me with communism, aren't you?
Oh god.
No. You forget. I have money, so screw the rules.
Oh!
And then he basically, one of his giant dragons comes out and shoots you with a very large laser.
Oh, I was thinking it's a laser of dollar bills shot out.
I'm good with that too. I was using the only other thing I remember from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
We have so many eat the rich and screw the rules. I have money. You'd think there was a theme.
What? No.
No, that's purely coincidental. Like, it's not as though this has any
All
deeper
right.
meaning.
So I've managed to get out following the giant tunnel that now has appeared, dragging a large thing of money and trailing a large amount of money because I'm a one-armed man trying to drag a giant sack.
But you're
and I get
out
to
and you
town
have money.
with some amount of sack of money.
I
Okay,
thought you
then.
meant that you didn't get to town with any of the money for a second.
No, I have some of the money still. I'm going somewhere with this, though. All right, your last negative before the best thing happens to Pema.
So I kind of have an idea of what to do, but I don't think it's. Can I like pass for a minute?
Of course.
Okay, I need to pass for a minute.
You want your good thing to happen?
My good thing already happened.
No, not you. Sorry, I was saying just
okay.
use. Gilbrin's good thing to happen to them.
Gilrian would. I don't know, because Gilrian and Pema are together.
Okay, I mean, I'm
point.
fine skipping to whatever has happened now.
In the Shadow Realm.
His final goodness.
What's your one good thing?
Do I have more negatives coming my way or not?
Oh, you still have two? No, I
No.
forgot to delete your card.
You have one positive.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm guessing to like for their last move to get out of here is they play, well, I don't like this, but It's the only way I see out, and plays Cypher, the executive producer, on the field, and defeats Kaiba to exit the Shadow Realm and pop up probably right about where everyone's supposed to meet up to pay off for the dragon.
Somewhere, so in town with cilantro.
Yeah, but like, let's figure out how we're gonna play this because, like, I'm more for it because I want to see more of how you play Kaiba reacting to this as he plays down Slifer, the executive producer.
I honestly do not remember enough Yu-Gi-Oh for that.
Either do I. It's been so long.
I'm
So I'm
using
just going-
the abridged series for the references.
I know,
Oh,
but I
that's
haven't
why
seen
I'm
it
not.
in
I am.
years.
I mean, you play down the card. Kaiba does
I
the
know.
creepy Wilhelm
Oh.
scream into the shadow.
Yes.
That's no. Oh. My brain wants to go Speed Racer for it for some reason,
Go!
from like the 60s, and go, "Oh no, you have defeated me. How can this be? It is the card that you have played that has won."
Mm-hmm. The card you played is it's undefeatable. It's unconceivable. You played the card to defeat me on this
Because I
exact
feel
turn.
like when I watched the original show, that's how they ended up talking about half the time too. Was just
They do.
really long run-on sentences, but I don't really remember because it's been a very long
Years.
time.
It is. I checked it out when they put it on Blu-ray. It's that.
Oh God.
So that long sentence of run-ons and just, yep, pops right up, right where they need to pay off for the dragon. Just waiting for everyone.
So does Pema have a negative and Gilrian has a positive?
Yes. Although I
Pema,
suspect it will reverse then after this as we reveal our final fates.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Pema, if you want to go.
I can go first because if
Yeah.
you want, because I have my thing.
Yes.
So, unfortunately for Pema, her little book of Latin-y sounding necromancy cheat sheets bursts into freaking flames. So she drops, and rolls. Thankfully, nothing else catches on fire. But
That
now
is
she's
good.
gonna have to replace her book, and those are like college textbook levels of it.
Exactly. That's gonna take like you
So
have to get
she's
to a secondhand bookstore, and then you're gonna have to pay like $80.
Wait, what textbook did you?
Secondhand bookstore.
Yeah, like
That's the
yes,
first part.
but okay, true, but like
Now I also haven't bought textbooks in at least like 5 or 6 years, so I'm sure they've
Yeah,
just gone
'cause-
up again.
the ones with the codes cost way more. Either way,
Oh, you mean the ones that are 150 and you have to buy it just for the one page of code, right?
yes, that's probably what the type of book you need for necromancy. It's not an ideal field. There are lots of systematic problems.
So then I guess my positive thing is while we get back to town, Gilrian kind of goes, we might want to hide the undead walking skeletons.
I can do that. And Pima just sort of like sends them into the forest to just sort of like
You pretend to be a
Collapse.
grazing animal.
well, like they can just kind of collapse and she can come back and resummon them.
Yeah, they can also just, be hiding in the forest somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not like the animals are gonna run into the town to be like, there'll be skeletons in this forest.
might scare some poor squirrel. But would also kind of take out sack of gold that they had been carrying, because Gilrian literally is if you had a 2 foot, or if you had a 5'2" Clydesdale, that's about as much as they can carry. So they just kind of hand it over and be like, "Here, you should buy yourself a new book."
Oh,
Really? Pima
Yeah.
full on starts crying and hugs Gilrian. That is
oh,
the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry.
No, thank
so, oh no, never keep on going. I'm sorry.
No, Gilrian's just like walking back into town being like, I can't believe that's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for. Who are your parents? I feel like I should talk with them.
I mean, you just took a huge. That was really kind and thoughtful, okay? I've had a really bad day, so what you just did means a lot, alright?
As long as you're okay.
I am. Thank you.
Well, now that we're in the wrap up, for Cilantro, things have turned out wretched.
Oh no.
And he gets back to town with the gold, and he just showed up in a town that has adventures because they've had a dragon problem with a big sack full of gold and almost exhausted. Unfortunately, by the time he gets to the meeting place, he never arrives because he has been waylaid by another group of adventurers who have relieved him of his gold.
Oh.
But I'm not dead. I've merely been arrested by the local constability. So for fighting.
Wait, how did you get arrested if they were taking your gold?
Because I am unconscious and they have been attacked.
That's true, cops.
Also, like 4 guys. They're like, oh, this guy attacked us just in the middle of the street.
No, it's not it.
He's a drunk. He needs to sleep it off. So what's Lou's thing?
The only thing I know is it's decent, but I didn't read any of these before I handed them out.
So decent is probably they survive, but don't get a whole lot of stuff.
It's in your deck.
It's in your
Oh.
roll 20.
Oh, you're talking to me. You mean Lug.
Lug,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, Lug,
Yeah.
not Padma.
Okay, Terrible. You emerge from this remarkable mess smelling like a rose, to be honest. I feel like I'm a little better off, actually. It's not like I learned anything, but I also probably didn't get caught. So I'm guessing it's just like they end up being there, waiting for everyone, just standing. Well, a country boy will survive.
This was fun.
Just there waiting for everybody else, so that way, like, has the teeth for the proof that we slayed the dragon, so we can actually all get paid together. Just waiting for everyone and say, ah! Hopefully, if Gilren comes up going, ah, well, you learned a new lesson today.
Good girl.
So mine's not great, but I'm not entirely sure how to weave that into the narrative.
Well, Perma's is amazing. It's also I left the gold Pema. Why am I adding an R in there?
Because there's an R in Kirsten.
I'll accept that. That is totally the reason, 100%. And not just my inability to read.
You're doing awesome.
You've gotten everything, as I had said previously. A winner is you.
Yay.
As later you're able to go back and claim your dinosaurs and your skeletons. And there's also Trail of Gold going to a dungeon, so you have a ready source of new skeletons later.
Oh no!
I get a big skeleton army! All the other necromancers are going to be so jealous.
We'll give you 4 stars, of course. That's how high it goes, right? 4's good, right?
See? Even my
Ray.
familiar is proud of me.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to work this in.
Read it up and we'll help you.
I'm gonna drop it onto the board. Because this can work in several ways, but I don't know how to tie it into the current adventure. Gilrian is old.
Oh gosh,
They're a traveler. They have seen a lot of things.
I know how.
They still feel really, really bad about that dragon. Let's be honest.
Well, the bats were kids, weren't they?
Some
They
of them.
didn't do anything to the bats.
Well, I'm trying to just give you a way. Bats are kids. You
Wait.
see children crying.
Hi, Ray. I see you.
So maybe you hear some bats crying. 'Cause they're kids. They're smart.
What were you gonna say?
I was waiting because we had a call from beyond that sounded like she had a thought. They had thought. My thought would be a time skip where you've realized that. Well, actually, no, because you weren't actually planning anything that bad with your army of the undead. So never mind.
I feel like Pema's just gonna use the army of undead to have extended tea parties.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I was like, oh, well, you, but then it's like, no, they're just going to be like.
Yeah, there actually wasn't a real malicious purpose, I realized. I mean,
Pema's just
maybe we could
capable.
start a moving company. That'd be. Well, I feel bad not paying them though. I don't know.
Undead Mover sounds amazing.
I don't know.
I got another
Check out
idea.
the
Might
ethics
be.
of it.
I was thinking more along. So this could work in the sense of Gillian's tired. They're kind of done adventuring, and at this point, they're thousands of years old. They'd like to take care of a family or something, but you know what always happens? Wars. And you know what they really have to borrow half the time for that because they feel way too guilty actually training people for this anymore. They really need to borrow Pema's army of undead creatures.
Oh no.
Say again?
If Pema's not going to lead the army of the undead against unjust kings, then Gilrian definitely will.
I mean, if you're down for that, I'm down for that. Like,
Yeah.
It's just gonna
because
get
I'm
them.
having a hard time working out the ethics of this whole moving company thing. So I feel like the ethics of what you're doing is a whole lot more sound. So I
Yeah.
honestly really appreciate you giving me some help in this matter because I'm having a real hard time here.
Also, the burger business. No one wanted to eat the food they were cooking.
I'm not.
Yeah. And Lug is more than willing to use that as a way to keep trying to train you how to use your shadow magic.
Oh no, they just go full on like, okay, I'm going to help protect people, but I don't want people dead. But you know, this also means that a lot of people see me wandering around with a horde of undead.
Indeed.
Even though I am a terrible necromancer and half of my magic is sparkles.
I like that ending of just like we all end up just continuing to help each other out along the ways and it never working out. But we end up just being successful in taking down capitalism. But we never intended to. That's just accidentally as we're trying to get better with our magics and armies of undead. We end up just killing capitalism by accident.
Oopsie daisies.
Gilrian's hashtag is literally just oops. And
We're a little.
And scene closes slowly.
Yes, on the rising horde of skeletons approaching.
Skeleton enzyme.
I'm literally just imagining these epic battles, but then there's just these one immediate scenes where where this woman's going, "No, spare me," and this skeleton's just like, "You shouldn't have asked for the manager, Karen."
I love it. I love it.
Yes. Right, don't eat my notebook.
Yes. I just like that maybe that's when, like, goes, okay. Just like you see, like, maybe at one point, like, he's helping us, and then it's just like, Lug is scared, walks away, because the manager is too much, and then shows up. Gilren. Maybe not the master of shadows, but the master of destroying Karens.
Who's Karen?
I have no idea. That's how this started.
I believe it's Karen.
Well, whatever it is, you're good at it. You're the manager. You're good at making sure.
All right. Well, on that note, unless let's go ahead and start our outro. Unless there's any other important scenes of the future of this world that anyone needs.
Kristen, you're muted. Kristen.
Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Kirsten, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was chiding a cat.
I saw.
Trying to eat everything, including my computer.
Computers. Nom nom. Let's see. Lug, would you like to start playing us out? Who are you? What do you do? Where can we find you?
Okay. I played Lug Blade, the mysterious bugbear that had shadow magic for some weird reason. You can find me about. Who knows? It was fun. I didn't pick it. I just rolled with it. For the most part, you give me a clip, I'll give you a GIF. Most often, you'll see me in Welcome to the Party in the clips thread, turning those clips into GIFs. Usually just about here and there. I'm on Twitch. I'm trying to learn it, doing streams on that with Horizon Zero Dawn and Rad. And tomorrow at, I believe, 2 p.m. Central Time. I think it's 1 p.m. Mountain. And I'm bad with time zone. I will be playing Tabitha, a dumpster child vampire in Vampire the Masquerade, who is delightfully horrible on Raven, RAVVYN's channel tomorrow, which be fun to see if they lose a touchstone or not. But
exciting.
Yeah. Remember, we're all in this together. I'm pulling for you.
Exactly. I can go next unless someone else wants to go. That's like the way we're positioned. So why not? I was Nick. I still am Nick, actually. I was One Arm Cilantro. You can find me on Twitter at fell_strike and also at Twitch on the same name sometime or another. I don't tend to stream regularly. I should sometime. I'm also on Saturdays a Cardassian, Celta Radat, who is good at flying and very little else, and being paranoid. He's also good at that. On Story Girls channel here on Twitch at the same time this is running, but on the Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And the link is actually in the chat as well, so you can find it there. Who would like to go next? Gillerin, you're muted.
Okay. Hi, my name's Glim. I played Gilrian, the excessively old, clumsy elf, because why make elves good at anything? And you can catch me on Twitter at Glimmeron, which is GLIMMERON. I do art. I take art commissions on occasion. And I am hopefully going to be working out some tabletop publishing and book stuff really soon.
That's really cool.
I draw fantasy, I write fantasy, I try to make passable tabletop systems that have yet to be put out into the world because I can't finish them. And I also can be hired to do ink work and mapping and cartography. If you need any black and white work for a channel, I can do things like that. So yeah, you can find me most around the web at Glimmeron Art. That's Glimmeron with one M, GLIMERON Art at Gmail for commissions, and also same name for Facebook. Pretty much any store names that is also mine.
Very cool. That's a big mood about making games and not publishing them. I'm working on it too.
I mean, I'm trying to finish a 12 plus chapter fantasy novel right now, so.
That is really cool. Kirsten, I think I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. I was waiting for a cue to start because I am as socially awkward as my character I played today, if not more. So, hello, I am Kirsten. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kirsten Crafts. You can also find me with Nick on Story Girls channel on Sundays at 6 or Saturdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time, where I play the Andorian First Officer and Chief of Security, and it is great. And I've only been in explosions like 2 or 3 times.
Twice now, but
Okay,
you know you're
twice.
keeping everybody else safe. So
Exactly, and that is what is important.
Any explosion you can walk away is a good explosion.
Exactly.
I mean, we're Starfleet. We have Advanced Medical.
Exactly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not doing a whole lot. I might be doing some more history nerding stuff on YouTube in the future, but not right now because I have finals this week.
I mean, there's only so many spoons to go around. We can't all do everything, you know?
That is accurate.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are going to be rating Total Party Chill, who is playing Monster of the Week. I hope everybody sticks around for that because it's a cool system and they're cool people. And also we have an art while on camera, so that's good. Anyway, bye everybody. Thank you. And Espeon or Vaporeon. My Eevee's in the other room.
All of my Pokemon are on the bed, except for one might still be in my backpack because
I have this.
Oh, that's
Like-
awesome.
Most of my Pokemon and Digimon are on that shelf right behind me.
Okay, just
He has dice in his brain.
Nice. Though, Gillian, like, what are your commission rates? Because I would be curious just to see more blood. Like, if I can afford it, I'd be more than willing to do one.
Hi, baby chicken.
I mean, you can DM me on Discord. I am at welcome.